I mostly forgot to move all the toys. Okay, so we're just doing standing twist. I do have one dumbbell, so if you want one dumbbell today, you can use it. If you don't use a dumbbell, that's okay too. You'll still get a good workout. So as you're twisting, make sure those arms are nice and loose. You're loosening up the hips. You have two hips, your hips and your back. So we're gonna go about one more to each side, and then we'll do some forward shoulder circles, right? And you can do small little circles, or you can do bigger. I like smaller, so whatever I like is probably your best bet to do. And then you're gonna reverse, right? Arm is gonna be tender. And then we're gonna do our door openers. So hands come together and apart, squeezing those shoulder blades, opening up the chest, right? Your pecs are probably tight just because you're a human. That's just kind of how it goes, right? Especially if you're like doing work on a computer or on your phone. Or maybe you just sleep really like tucked in tight until about I do. And then I wake up and my arms are like, oh, you got 3 more. And then you're gonna do kind of your Y's or X's. I mean, I don't know my letters today. I better go back and repeat the alphabet. I'm losing it. Not enough coffee today is what that means. So we're gonna go 5 more. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then we're gonna get our legs moving. You're just gonna do that nice and easy march. So today's workout will have a little bit of cardio. Don't let that scare you. It's not gonna be crazy cardio, right? And then we'll do a little bit of balance. And we're gonna alternate between the two. So that's good, right? So we're gonna go for about 10 more seconds here, and then we're gonna get our arms involved. So now you're gonna go in opposite elbow, opposite knee, and you're adding in a little twist, right? You're just twisting. You don't have to touch your elbow to your knee. If you do, cool. If you don't, that's okay too, okay? And just nice and easy, going side to side. If you go faster, that's okay. You get to set the pace. It's your warm-up. It's your workout, right? I'm not gonna make you go fast. And we got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna do calf raises. So just going up and down on those tiptoes, really stretching out those legs, right? Squeezing them. Ankles are popping. My ankles always pop on these, so I think it feels good. Right, and we got 10 seconds of this. Then we're gonna get back to our legs moving. Good old legs, right? So we're gonna go 3, 2, and 1. So what we're gonna do here, you're gonna just kick your legs forward and back. You're alternating, you're kind of stretching out the hamstring, right? Acts like you're gonna kick me. Maybe that'll be a good motivator for you. Right, yeah, you can be like, come on, kick her. You can kick me if you want, I don't care. You'll break your screen, it won't hurt me. Okay, we got 10 seconds, then we're gonna add in the arms. We gotta know our opposites today. So we got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So now you're gonna go opposite arm, opposite leg, reach across, right? Just reaching across. So kind of like a twist, right? You can reach to your shin, your knee. I doubt you'll touch your toe. If you do touch your toe, you better send me a picture or a video, because I won't believe you unless I can see it. And when you do it, you have to do it more than 5 times for it to count. Okay, guys, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we're gonna get set up for a hip hinge here. So our feet are gonna be hip width apart. You're gonna have, as you lean down, hinge down, your butt is gonna press back. You wanna bring your chest down like you're folding over and then coming back. So it's like if you were gonna tie your shoes and come back. So soft bend in those knees, right? Make sure you're pushing your butt back, right? We don't want to squat. We want to hinge, right? So act like your body's folding in half. You're making a 90-degree angle, right? With your body and your hips. See, there's my square for that 90 degree, right? Geometry. And you don't have to go down far, just like hands below your knees or to your knees is fine, right? So you should feel this through the backs of those hamstrings, maybe a stretch through that lower back, right? All of those are good things because those are the muscles we are targeting. You'll feel your glutes a little bit too, okay? So we're gonna do 2 more. Here's 1, here's 2, you're gonna relax. So next one we're gonna do, you're gonna have your knees slightly bent. You're just doing a side to side tap. So it's just like a tap, 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 tap. Trying to get my watch ready. It was trying to turn off. You don't want me to deal with adding in my head. Trust me. Right? You don't want to see that. That'd just turn into who knows what. Okay, so we have 15 seconds and we're going to do a tap back. If you want to add in your arms, you could do kind of an opposite little diagonal if you're antsy, but you don't have to, right? But if you do, it makes it look like you're dancing kind of. Woo, woo. Just come to me for all your dance move needs, right? We got one more to each leg, okay? And then you're going to relax. Now we're going to step back. So you're just tapping back and back, right? So with this, I like to kind of do a runner arm with it. So my opposite arm is coming forward as my leg is there, right? So kind of like a, looks like you're running, but you're not really. Right? And I won't make you run. Nobody wants to run. I don't. Unless I'm getting chased. So we're going to go one more to each side. And then we're going back to our calf raises. So up and down on those tiptoes. Okay, just really getting stretched out, getting those ankles ready for when we balance. And we're going to get started here in a bit. So all of today's workout's timed, so that's cool, right? We're going to go 3 more, and then we're going to relax. Okay. So we're going to start with a cardio move. So you will need a little bit of space for this. So what you're going to do is you're going to do a 1, 2, 3 step into a Heisman. So it's just like an opposite elbow, opposite knee. Okay, so you just take like 1 to 2 steps. Like 1, 2, 3, and up. 1, 2, 3, and up. Okay, go for it. So 1, 2, 3, opposite elbow, opposite knee. If you don't have a ton of space, you could just kind of do a wide side to side, right? But don't overthink it. It's just kind of like a small shuffle, elbow to knee, right? So we're kind of stepping up our first move that we did in that warm up. Okay, you want to try to stay up on your tiptoes when you're switching to the other side, right? And that's going to get those calves working. And your heart rate will go up a little bit, but again, you control your intensity, okay? So if you're just going to maintain that movement and test that balance, that's fine. If you feel like you've got this move down and you really want to go quick, right, go for it, okay? Whatever you feel like you can maintain for another 30 seconds here, okay? Then after this, we slow down a little bit, okay? So you'll alternate between a cardio move and a leg balance move today, okay? Right, everyone's 2 favorites, legs and cardio. I know, people tell me that all the time. Okay, 1 more each way, and you're gonna relax. So our first move that we're gonna do that's balance is kind of like a single leg squat. So we're gonna keep our right leg down. You're gonna have your left heel in forward, and it's like you're sitting in a chair behind you. You're gonna bend your right knee and come back. So you wanna focus your weight in that right leg. Okay, your left heel is here for balance. Go for it, okay? So you control how far down you go. If you just do a little bit, that's perfect, that's great. If you go way down, you better be able to get your tush back up. Okay, but we're just focusing on that one side. You should feel this fire up through that right quad, okay? If you feel it in your glute, that's okay too. Really spin those hips back and lean into it, okay? We got 3, 2, and 1. You're gonna relax, left leg is back, right heel is forward, same thing. So when you switch sides, guess what? You're gonna be like, oof, this is my wobbly side, right? I don't like doing stuff on my left side. My right side is like, hey, just ignore your left leg. Okay, so remember, you control your range of motion, right? We're really sitting back, press those hips back, really sit back. It's a little bit easier than your typical squat, just because you can go back more, okay? You got 2 more. Here's 1. Here's 2. You're gonna relax. So we're gonna go back to our first move, but we're gonna add our arms into it. So your arms will stay up. You're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Your hands will clap under that knee and come back. Right, how exciting. Okay, if you don't like doing that, you don't have to. You can do the elbow, but this is gonna force you to bring that knee up higher, and it's gonna work your core a little bit more, right? So it's 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, up. Okay, side to side, right? Try to get that knee at least to your waistline every time, okay? And again, you set the pace. We're doing this for a minute, okay? So even though these are cardio moves, they also are testing your balance, right? Because you gotta have control so you don't just go splat, right? You didn't know you'd have to do a little cardio today, but it's good for you. Think about how healthy your heart's gonna be. And your heart's gonna say, hey, thanks for taking care of me. And your family will say, hey, thanks for taking care of yourself, right? They're gonna appreciate it. So we are almost there. I think we have less than 10 seconds, or we're just gonna keep on going. Got one more, and relax. Okay, so our next one, you're gonna be set up in a plie squat. So plie squat, you're gonna go wide stance, toes turned out, okay? So on this, hips press back, you'll squat down and come up. If squats don't feel good to your knees, that's okay. Scoot your feet in and go more of a wide calf raise, okay? But you can control that range of motion. It does not have to be huge. Sometimes people think plie squats feel better because their legs are a little bit more wide, right? Yeah. Okay, and it's just nice and controlled, right? Shifting your hips back, acting like you're sitting in that chair. Okay, nice and controlled. My knees are making noises, so if yours are, welcome to the club. All right, mine do too. Okay, nice and controlled. A little bit more wide legs, works those hips a little bit more. All right, and this is how you can tell if your hips are flexible. They might not be. Okay, and if you get to doing squats and your knees hurt and you need to shift to doing calf raises, do it. Okay, we got less than 30 seconds to go. Okay. And then we're gonna do our next cardio move. Did you figure out that legs and cardio moves go pretty well together? Oh yeah, we're burning it up today. Large muscle groups and cardio, we're just asking for it, okay? But it's gonna make you sweat more, right? And sweating is good, I think. I like to sweat. So if you like to sweat, you're friends with me. One more, and relax. Okay, so our cardio move, we're gonna do a speed knee. Right leg stays forward, your left leg is gonna start back, and you're going as quickly as you can, hands to the knee. Ready? And go. So you'll step back and speed knee, right? So if you do a smaller step back, it's a little bit easier on that balance. If you step back more, it's a little bit harder, okay? So this should fire up that right quad pretty well too. Okay, so keep on moving. You control your pace, right? You wanna maintain it for 30 seconds, okay? You're almost there. Oh, yes. We are. Two more. 1, 2. Left leg forward, right leg back right into it. Go. Speed, knee. Right, tap and go. That's the goal. Once you're on a roll, you're there. Right? It doesn't take much thinking. This move is just kind of go, go, go. Okay. Almost there. Keep breathing. Your legs are going to get burned out today. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Okay, so back to our plie squat. Now you're going to add a half pulse to it. So you're going to come down, half up, down, all the way up. Okay? Don't worry about if your pulse is a small motion. Go for it. So down, half, down, up, down, half, down, up. Remember, you could do a small one and go into a squat raise if you needed to. Okay? Modify as you need to. Right? Take breaks if you need to. I haven't given you many breaks. Okay, so hanging on to it. Just doing that half rep. Okay, we're gonna go for 30 more seconds. Okay, take your time. 1 and 1/2. All right, noisy knees alert. If I had like special mics down by my knees, you'd be like, whoa, her knees are awfully grindy. And that's okay. Right, but this movement's good for you. Right, you wanna be able to get off the toilet. You don't wanna be like, oh no, I've fallen, I can't get up. I wish I would have done more Pilates. No, you're gonna be safe today. Okay, one more. and relax. Woo woo. Okay. Next one that you're gonna do is gonna be a diagonal speed knee. So you're here and back. So starting that wide stance, you're coming more across and back. Okay, if you want to do just one elbow, you could too. It's up to you. Okay, go for it. But you're kind of going more at a diagonal. Right, you're tapping and going. Remember, if you want to just do one elbow, you could. It's up to you. Right, but you're trying to keep that heart rate up, keep those legs moving. Right, keep those quads burning. Mine are burning. If yours are too, welcome to the club. We can be friends now. Okay, keep on moving. Hand other side. Ready and go. So across and back. Right, I'm just doing one leg. Oh yeah. Okay, keep on moving. Keep on breathing. Opposites or both. Right, I like the opposite though. I feel like I can go faster. All right, 10 seconds. Woo woo. I'm burning for you. We're almost there. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Take those legs out for a second. Whew. Okay, next move. Back to that icky plie. Okay. So what we're gonna do here is you are gonna squat. Hold that squat. Alternate your tiptoes. Okay. If the squats, if your body's like, no, 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 I'm done with that. Stay up tall and alternate there. Okay. Go for it. So only go down as low as you feel you can. I'm not down that low, right? See, I'm still up kind of high, right? And I'm okay with that. I'm listening to my hips. Okay, and you're just going side to side, right? It's kind of like a dance, right? Sure. So you have the option. You can keep on alternating here, or you can try both, right? So both is a little bit more balance, right? But take your time. Remember, if the squat is bothering you, stay up tall. You can still do wide legs and do a calf raise, and it's going to get that balance. Okay, so don't feel like you have to squat, but if you can, why not? Right? It's useful. 10 seconds. I promise this is our last plie. So no more after this. Okay, you got 3, 2, 1. You're going to relax. Whoo, shake those legs for a second. So next one that we have is a skater squat move. So you're going to start with your leg wide. You're going to come across and kind of like step wide. So kind of like our high spoon, but just one step in between. And the more you go, you can add a hop to it. You're trying to go as wide as you can. Okay, so you're going side to side. You don't have to add the arms unless you want, right? You add a hop to it. It kind of makes it a whole new exercise. If you just step and go across, that's okay too. Okay, whatever you like. The wider you can step, the more challenging it's going to get. Right? Imagine you're a Apollo Uno, right? Whew, whew, just like it. Right? I'm sure he does this in his sleep. Okay, you're going side to side. We've got 30 seconds. Okay, we're almost done for the day. We have one more exercise after this, and then we're done. Okay, went that quickly, right? Cardio legs always do. Okay, stepping as wide as you can. See how wide I can get. Not that wide, I don't think. Okay, got 3, 2, 1. You're gonna relax. Okay, so our last one we're gonna do, if you have one dumbbell, you're gonna hold it in both hands, and we're gonna do some single leg deadlifts. Okay, so you'll have your right leg down, and you have 2 options. You can have your left leg back, and you can just hinge and bring your chest to your quad. Okay, and try to push back into that left foot, or you can let your left leg come up, and you can go down and up. Okay, either way. Ready? And go. Right, so here's one variation. Right, and if you push back into that left foot, it'll help take that tension off that knee. Okay, or you can hinge, bring your left leg up, and then back. Up and back. All right. Nice and controlled here. Right, don't worry about how many you get in. Focus on the form of it. But we're gonna go for one more. And you're gonna relax, and we're gonna switch. Left leg now. Okay, so variation one. You can have that right toe down and hinge up and down there. Okay, or you're letting that leg come up and back. Right, up and back. Up and back. Nice and controlled, right? We did all the cardio. So now as you slow down, your sweat catches up to you. Your muscles are letting you know they're tired. Two more here. Here's one. And we got our last one today. And two. And relax. There you have it. All done.